When the world speaks the language of basketball, one name echoes above the rest: Michael Jordan. He is not just a sports icon. He is a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of excellence, and a blueprint for global athletic branding. From dominating the hardwood with breathtaking moves to revolutionizing the business of sports, Jordan's journey is a living legend. This is the story of Michael Jordan, then versus now, the man who didn't just play the game, he changed it forever. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York. Raised in Wilmington, North Carolina, he was a competitive kid, fueled by a drive to be the best in everything from baseball to schoolyard basketball. In high school, he famously didn't make the varsity team as a snub that ignited a fire within him. By his senior year, he was a star, catching the attention of top college programs nationwide. Jordan chose the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, under Coach Dean Smith. MJ blossomed into a force. As a freshman, he hit the game-winning shot in the 1982 NCAA championship. The moment made headlines and foreshadowed a career built on clutch performances. He won multiple awards in college, declared for the NBA draft in 1984, and was picked third overall by the Chicago Bulls. A dynasty was in the making. From his rookie season, Jordan dazzled. He averaged 28.2 points per game and was named Rookie of the Year. His aerial acrobatics, tongue-out drives, and fierce competitiveness made him a fan favorite. In 1985, Nike released the first Air Jordan sneakers. What began as a basketball shoe quickly became a cultural revolution. Jordan was more than an athlete, he was a brand. After early playoff struggles, the Bulls, with Phil Jackson as coach and Scottie Pippen as teammate, turned into a powerhouse. Jordan led the Bulls to 3 consecutive NBA championships, 1991 to 1993, another three-peat, 1996 to 1998, in total, 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, and 10 scoring titles. Each victory etched Jordan deeper into the pantheon of sports immortality. His 1996 return after retirement stunned the world, and his 72-win season with the Bulls is still one of the greatest achievements in NBA history. Jordan retired in 1993 after the murder of his father, stepping away to play professional baseball. Dream he shared with his dad. He returned to basketball in 1995 with a simple fax: "I'm back." After another three-peat, he retired again in 1999. But the fire wasn't out. In 2001, at age 38, he returned once more, this time with the Washington Wizards. While his athleticism had dimmed, his skill and leadership remained, even more than his trophies. Jordan's business acumen became legendary. The Air Jordan brand expanded into a billion-dollar empire under Nike's umbrella. He endorsed Gatorade Canashinch's 2010. He became the majority owner of the Charlotte Bobcats, now Hornets, making him the first former NBA player to own a team. Jordan became the model for the modern athlete-entrepreneur. In 2020, the world revisited Jordan's career through The Last Dance, an ESPN Netflix docuseries chronicling his final season with the Bulls. It reignited the MJ fever for a new generation, that it wasn't just about basketball, it was about obsession, perfection, leadership, and the price of greatness. The documentary trended worldwide and brought fans old and new into the mind of the greatest competitor sports had ever seen. Today, Jordan is more private but just as impactful. He's donated millions to causes like racial equality education, access health clinics in underserved communities. In 2020, he pledged $100 million over 10 years to fight systemic racism. He quietly uses his influence to shape change, away from the spotlight. Then, a skinny kid with a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. Now, a billionaire, a philanthropist, an owner, and still the measuring stick for greatness. His air no longer soars above the rim, but he still towers above the industry. He helped globalize every young athlete with a shoe deal. Every player with a brand owes a part of their success to Jordan's blueprint. As LeBron James and others carve their legacies, the GOAT debate continues, but Jordan's influence transcends stats. He changed the game's aesthetics, intensity, and economy. He was a phenomenon before social media and, yet remains a top-selling brand in a digital age. He made greatness look effortless, but it was built on obsession. Michael Jordan lives largely outside the spotlight now. He plays golf, runs businesses, and maintains his role as a cultural titan. He sold his majority stake in the Hornets in 2023, earning massive profits. His net worth crossed $3 billion, making him the richest athlete in history. Still, he appears occasionally at NBA events, at All-Star weekends, at Kobe Bryant's memorial. Each time, his presence reminds us, greatness never really leaves the court. Michael Jordan's story is not just about winning, it's about redefining what winning means. He was the face of Nike, the soul of the Chicago Bulls, and the architect of modern athlete marketing. He turned talent into influence, and influence into legacy. Then versus now. Michael Jordan remains one of the most admired, emulated, and unshakably respected figures in the world. His journey teaches us this: if you want to be remembered forever, don't just play the game, change it. From buzzer beaters to billion-dollar deals, from Olympic gold to cultural goldmine, Michael Jordan's rise is the ultimate American success story, a story that proves some legends never fade. They simply evolve. Subscribe for more in-depth than versus now, stories of living legends who shaped history on their own terms.